Hi everyone, we're here at Solana Breakpoint in Abu Dhabi and I'm super excited to be talking to Nick Frostbutter, who's the co-founder and CTO of Decal. Nick, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to chat.
So I'd love to talk about the origin story of Decal, because I know that you and your co-founder used to work together at Solana Foundation. Tell me a little bit about that history and what led you.
Yeah, I would love to. Worked at Solana Foundation for about 3 years. I was on the developer relations team, maintained the Solana documentation, and wrote a bunch of developer SDKs and things. My co-founder, he was payments and commerce at Solana Foundation. So we worked very closely together. We launched the Blinks protocol earlier last year. And, part of the role that Solana Foundation has is they help advise companies in the ecosystem or that are sort of crypto curious. And one of the frustrations is sort of the origin story of why we started Decal is we kept having this sort of same frustration that we would give recommendations of like how the tech works best and how these companies how we thought they could be more successful. And we kept seeing a lot of these companies sort of wouldn't take that advice. They would do something else. And that brought us a lot of frustration. And so we ultimately decided to leave the Solana Foundation and try to do it ourselves.
Excellent. And so what was some of the advice? What are some of the things that you've put in place that perhaps the advice wasn't taken on previously?
Yeah. So on the technical side, there's like some of the technical nuances of how the Solana blockchain specifically works, how tokens work on the chain, and how those can be either, optimized or streamlined on, really low level implementations of how to do payments, especially, or on the user experience layer and how you connect a wallet and all of these layers that connect to sort of make the entire user experience better. We kept a lot of these companies wouldn't take that advice. And then on sort of the go-to-market and biz dev side, we kept seeing a lot of these companies sort of navel gazing at the crypto industry. They're sort of only building for the crypto native. And if we want this, what is a global technology to reach global masses, is we have to escape the crypto bubble. We have to build for real life commerce and real life people to be able to just spend stablecoins and get all the benefits that come with stablecoins in their real life, everyday life.
So tell me about some of the examples that you're actually doing with that, particularly in the payment space, for example.
Sure. So on the consumer side, we've built a mobile app. We're live in the Solana App Store. We're Solana native by heart. We're good friends with the Solana mobile team, known them for years. And we have what we call smart payments. So if you go to a merchant, you're going to pay with, say, a stable coin. They say, I want 5 USDC for your coffee. Well, what if you don't have 5 USDC? You have USDT, USDG. You have all of these stable coins that exist. There's so much choice that users have. Well, they have to go through many, many steps in their user experience. They have to swap tokens. Maybe they don't have enough SOL. They don't have enough gas to cover the transaction. And it's a bad, broken user experience. So our smart payment solution removes all of that complexity. We check all the stable coins you have. We roll it up into one smooth transaction. So you can just scan, tap, and go, and that's it. And it just works. And we handle all the edge cases and make it just a really buttery, smooth experience.
Incredible. And how many stablecoins do you have that couldn't integrate at the moment?
At the moment, because we're only on the Solana App Store, sort of early releases, we have 5, the top 5 on the Solana blockchain, but they're all USD-backed stablecoins. And how we've built this stablecoin routing engine effectively is we can plug and play any stablecoin. So all the USD stablecoins, they're all effectively the same from a consumer perspective. All the Euro stablecoins and any other stablecoins, we can basically compare them together relative to each other and just completely smooth out that user experience.
And making you agnostic as to what you have and the wallet. And so what are the next steps for you then? So you've obviously gone from seeing what some of the challenges are, making changes to that, doing this great integration. What's next for you guys at Decal?
So we're going to continue building out our mobile app, for one, on the consumer experience, get to Google, Apple stores. And then on the merchant side, we're building point of sale integrations with real world merchants in the point of sale systems that they're already using, so Square, Clover, and things like those, to make it so you can actually go to the coffee shops and the bookstores and the salons that people go to in their everyday lives to actually finally pay with stablecoins directly to these merchants.
Fabulous. Well, it's been great having you on the phone. Thanks so much for everything you're doing in the Solana ecosystem.
Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you so much and hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks, Nick.